When I was young, going into leadership, I had my second child. I thought, well, should I go back to work or not, or should Scott go back to work? I'm not sure. There was a person at work who really wanted me to mentor her. Her name would come up all the time. Why would I need to go back? I went back, and she was really looking to grow in her career and become a leader, and I helped her do that. And then I thought to myself, if I could help and replicate that help through many, many others, that's where I can really make the greatest difference.
She walks the walk, that's for sure. When I see Terri mentor, it's everybody. It could be a senior vice president, or it could be somebody that just started on our 800 line 6 months ago.
She always makes the time. Sometimes you get so busy, and when someone has reached out to me for mentoring, I'm like, well, Terri would make the time to do it. I should make the time to do it too.
She wants to impact tens of thousands, if not ultimately millions of people. What drives her is making that difference. Well, she gave me a list to read, so let's see. You're just trying to get me to tear up is what you're trying to do. I'll tell you, when we first started dating in college, I'll remember we broke up one time, and they usually were my, doing. And she looked me in the eyes and just said, when you figure out what love is, give me a call or call me back, but right now, this isn't what love is. And I just walked away from that, and I was like, wow, the strength in her, and love means something to her. It was so much more than I even knew. It's all about, there's no smoke and mirrors here. It's like, let's just be authentic and true and do what we say we're gonna do.
So when I was very young, I wrote out what my mission was, and here's what I'm doing to hit that mission. And every day you check yourself. I realized I really wanted to help people. There's not a single decision you make in life that doesn't have some impact with money. If you can help people one person at a time, you can actually elevate so much of our society.
I met Terri at a meeting, and our two groups were trying to work together, and she had just come into a job where her group was really having some challenges. I was just so blown away by how she came into that meeting and created a vision for her team and inspired them to think about what they were doing in a different way. And I thought to myself, wow, this woman is going places. Her ability to really garner a big organization and get them all moving in the same direction. I think she just has some special sauce about how she inspires people to be their best and really accomplish so much more than they probably thought they could.
One of her favorite sayings is, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And she says it a lot, but she also lives it. She used to be a college athlete. The athletics, I feel, are a big part of who she is and why she's successful today.
I played volleyball in high school and college. We went to the Final Four when I was in college, and I learned how to play with teams, how to partner with teams. How do I help my teammates achieve what that winning goal is? And that's the greatest thing in life, is when you learn that it's not about you, it's about others and how do you serve others. And through that becomes the greatest gift that you can ever imagine in your life.
the biggest lesson that I've learned from her and the thing that I admire about her is her passion and her care for other people really provides her a lot of strength. She just does whatever she can for other people. You know, she's one of the most selfless people I've ever met.
I think she really decided a long time ago she's not going to turn people down. And it's amazing to look at somebody with her schedule, in her position, and know behind the scenes, if a brand new person comes to this company and for some reason gets a hold of Terri and says, would you think about mentoring me? I've never once seen her say no to anybody.
She is actually the first person that I met who worked at Schwab. I moved to Denver because I had family here, and I happened to sign up for a mentor walk in downtown Denver, and she was my mentor. That was on her own time, of course, and something that she just felt like she could volunteer at and help young professionals in Denver. And throughout my entire career here at Schwab, she has not stopped making sure that I know she's always there.
I have people approach me very regularly saying, how did she have time to read this and actually give me feedback? How did she have time to meet with me knowing her schedule? And the answer is always she makes the time. If she feels something's valuable, she makes the time.
She knows she just has to keep going, and she does. The Energizer Bunny, I mean, whatever it is, whether it's running the 21 marathon she did, or the work, or whatever she says she's going to do, she does.
I really want to be the best mom. I want to be the best wife. I want to be the best leader. And I want to be the best faithful servant I can be.
I really admire my mom in the sense that she didn't let her work be the excuse to not be a mom still. She was always there.
No matter how hard her day was, she's always there for me or my sister. She always asked how my day was before doing anything else.
She told me I don't have to pursue the financial world if it's not for me. She's taught me for the longest time, just whatever you do, just make sure you're helping someone. I've never met someone like my mom before. Just how like powerful she is and how influential she is in my life.
Terri's taken on a really important role in my life over the last 7 years. Pulled me up when she thought that maybe I was standing back too much or being too quiet. She really made an effort to ensure that my voice was heard.
She stands up for women who need a voice. She stands up for her children who need a voice. She stands up for anyone who needs a voice.
I wouldn't be the woman I am today if I hadn't gone to that mentor walk, if I hadn't met her.
A big stick? It's gonna go over there. Here we go. We'll pick you up.
Blessed to be a blessing. That's a big one for me. I've been more than blessed in my life to be a blessing to others. I can't imagine it any other way. And I'm not done yet, you know. Like I still have a long race ahead of me. But having an open heart and an open mind and faith, you can get there over time.